everyone, myself Dr. M. Vinayak, working as an assistant professor from the Department of Agriculture Engineering, Aditya University. Up to last class, we have discussed regarding the basics of sowing, different methods of sowing, as well different types of seed drills like bullock drawn and tractor drawn seed drills. So coming to the seed metering mechanism, we have discussed the different types in the seed metering mechanism also, like fluted roller type, cup and feed type, internal double run type, brush and feed type, auger feed type. So these are the different seed metering mechanism. So we have explained the furrow openers also and their adjustment, and we have discussed the cost estimation and seed drill calibration also. So today's topic is the sprayers and dusters. So these are the learning outcome of the today's lecture: sprayers, dusters and types, and different types of weeding tools. Okay. So in this today's lectures, so definition of sprayer and different types of sprayers based on the power availability. So we can discuss the duster also, as well power dusters and different weeding tools. Okay. So before going to the spraying, why we need to go for the sprayer? Okay. So most of the crop as well as plant material attacked by the insects and pesticides. So major of 50% of the production will be reduced due to the pest and disease attack to the plant. Okay. So it will be reduced by applying the chemicals, fertilizer to the plant material. So here insect, pest and weeds causes considerable damage to the commercial crops. So almost 50% of the crop production will be decreases due to the pest and weeds. It will be considerable damage to the plant material. So this will be reduced by using the mechanical weed control, chemical control, biological control, agronomical control and fire as a control. So these are the different types of methods to control the pest and weeds in the commercial crops. So here mechanical weed control, nothing but by practicing the tillage operations we can control the weeds. Okay. So suppose we can take the row 1 and row 2. Okay. In between two rows the weeds will be emerged. These are the main crop plant material, this one is a weed. In between the two rows of plants, two rows of the commercial crop, weeds will be emerged, no. So in this situation, by practicing the tillage operation between the two rows, you can control the weeds, that is the mechanical control of the weeds. Next one is the chemical control. By using some chemicals, we can control the weeds as well as pest attack to the plant material, that is the chemical weed control. Next one is the biological weed control. Okay. So in the place of chemicals, we can use the biological materials, okay, animal waste or animal litters, poultry litters, these are the waste plant material, neem oil. So these are the different types of weed controlling parameters. So it comes under biological control. Next one is the agronomical methods. So based on the season varieties, based on the season to season, we can grow the crops, that is the agronomical method. Next one is the fire as a control. By using the fire also we can control the weeds. So fire weeder, or next one is a sprayers. Okay. Sprayer is a mission to apply the fluid in the form of droplet. Okay. So it is a mission, apply the fluids, whatever the liquid present in a tank or any other substance, you can apply to the plant material in the form of droplets, that is called as a sprayer. Apply the fluids or liquids in the form of droplets. Let us take this image. So here bulk amount of liquid was present in this bottle. Okay. So coming to the plant material, upper surface of the plant material, so here we can receive the small size of droplets. That is the main function of the sprayer. It will convert the bulk amount of fluid into the small droplets. That is the function of the sprayer. So here we can three more functions are there: to break the liquid into the small droplet of effective size based on the requirement of the crop, based on the requirement of the farmer. So we can apply that size of droplet to the plant material. Next one is to distribute them uniformly over the plants. Okay. So whatever the plant canopy present, that entire plant canopy need to apply uniformly. Okay. So, let us take this one is a plant canopy. We need to, by using the sprayers for application of pesticide or chemicals into the plant, to distribute the chemicals uniformly over the plants. These are the plant canopy, we need to distribute over the uniformly over the plant canopy. Next one is to regulate the amount of liquid to avoid the excessive application. So, if we can apply the overdosage of the fertilizer to plant material, overdosage of the chemical to the plant material, what will happen? So, that this plant material can be considered the major damages due to the over causage of the chemical applications. That is why whatever the recommendations in the particular chemical bottles, otherwise particular researchers, we need to apply that amount of material to the, that amount of liquid to the this plant material. Okay, should not less than or should not more than. Okay, first one is the break the liquid into the small droplet, and first second one, spread the liquid uniform, spread the liquid to uniformity of the plant, distribute the liquid uniformly throughout the plants or plant canopy, and regulate the amount of liquid to avoid the excessive application. Next, move on to the second slide. Next slide. This one is the sprayers classification. So, based on the power source, sprayers was classified hand operated sprayer, power operated sprayer and aeroplane sprayer. Okay. So, this hand operated sprayer suitable for small land holding. So, this one is the hand operated sprayer, right. This one is a hand operated sprayer. It is suitable for small land holding. The operating pressure of the hand operated sprayer, it is ranges of 1 to 7 kg per centimeter square, and power operated sprayer suitable for the large area. Okay. So, the operating pressure of the power operated sprayer ranges from 20 to 55 kg per centimeter square. Aeroplane sprayer nothing but drone sprayer. Nowadays, most of the farmer they are following the drone sprayer for the covering the large scale of the field area. So, that one is a aeroplane sprayer. Classified sprayers may be classified based on the volume. First one, high volume, low volume and ultra low volume sprayer. If the liquid requirement more than 400 liters, if the liquid requirement in a particular hectare, suppose we can take the 1 hectare of land area, this one is a 1 hectare of land area. If the required liquid is more than 400 liters, that is called as a high volume sprayer. Suppose we can take the 1 hectare of land area. So, the liquid requirement 5 to 400 liters. Okay. So, this one called as a low volume sprayer. If less than the 5 liters, 1 hectare less than the 5 liters, that is called as a ultra low volume sprayer. High volume, low volume and ultra low volume sprayers. So, based on the volume, this one. Okay. So, based on power source, hand operated, power operated aeroplane. Based on the volume, high volume sprayer, low volume sprayer and ultra low volume sprayer. So, next we can discuss the different types of sprayers. Okay. So, first one is a manual operated sprayer. Regarding the manual operated sprayers, so many types are there: bucket type sprayer, plunger type sprayer, NASA sprayer and foot operated sprayer, rocker arm sprayer, different types of sprayers present over. So, we can discuss one by one here. So, first one is the bucket operated sprayer. Okay. So, this one is the old diagram of the bucket operated sprayer. This one is the line diagram of the bucket operated sprayer. So, here you can see on theory, plunger rod is hollow and serve as a compression chamber. Okay. So, this one is the plunger rod. This one is a plunger rod. It is acts as a compression chamber. This rod act as a compression chamber. Liquid is discharged both suction and delivery stroke. So, by using this handle, we can compress as well as release the handle. During the process of compression as well as delivery stroke, we can deliver the liquid from this chamber to this chamber. Okay. So, this will be immersed into the bucket. So, here this one is a bucket now. So, here also one bucket will be provided. So, this one is a foot rest. By using the handle, this entire system will be work. While downward and upward direction, in the both the process of operation, this liquid will be sucked in the plunger rod. So this will be delivered to this gun. So this is the purpose of the foot rest. So here only two laborers was required to operating the bucket type sprayers, one for operating the pump, another for spraying. So it is used for the continuous application of the spraying. Another one is a one hand operated plunger will be another hand keep the pumps in a stable condition. So by using the one hand we can operate the plunger, another one is a to hold the entire sprayer without disturbing. Next one is a this pump is mostly made up of the brass material. Next one, the very light and easily handled and developed sufficient pressure to spray small garden and low trees. Okay, so it is light and easily handled mission. Okay, so it is very less amount will be developed by the process of the compression as well as suction, that is ranges of 40 to 10 kg per centimeter square. It is used for the very small garden areas. Once we can look on to the here parts: handle, spring and gland net, pump barrel, plunger rod. So here bucket will be provided here. This one is a bucket assembly. This one is a bucket assembly, footrest. Here trigger cut off device, nozzle, sprayer, and this one is a delivery hose. So here generally the sprayer consists of a two main hoses, suction line and delivery line. So here this up to this position, whatever the plunger was immersed into the bucket, that position called as a suction line. This position, this entire section called as a delivery line. Okay, in the bucket operated sprayer, the entire suction line was immersed into the bucket. Okay, that's why here we did not. Next we can go for the Knapsack sprayer. So it is common type of sprayer. It is provided a pump, hand operated pump. The tank capacity ranges of 9 to 22 liter. So some of the commercial tank they can maintain the 20 liters. The handle of the pump extend over the shoulder or under the arm of operator. So this sprayer was mounted to the back side of the operator. So here one handle was provided. This one is a black color thing was called as a handle. So this will be continuously operating oscillating motion. Okay, so it will be provided over the shoulder or under the arms of operator. So by the oscillating motion of the continuous operation, oscillating motion nothing but up and down motion of this handle, the pressure will be developed in the suction area, so that the discharge will be small droplet will be discharged to this nozzle section. It is quite useful for spraying of small trees, shrubs and row crops up to 2.5 centimeter height. The sprayer are useful for because there is a simplicity operation and durability. Most of the small scale farmers they can go for this type of sprayers. Why? Because there is no technical in this knapsack sprayer. So simply we need to oscillate the handle continuously, so that liquid will be suctioned as well as liquid will be delivered into this line. That's why most of the small scale farmers they can go for this type of sprayer. So one man can spray about 0 to 0.4 to 0.5 hectare in a day. So spraying about 20 liters of liquid. Operating pressure nothing but 3 to 5 kg per centimeter square should have to maintain in the pressure chamber. So here the pressure chamber was available. So this is the knapsack sprayer. We can move on to the foot operated sprayer. This one is a foot operated sprayer. This one is the oldest sprayer. Here we can see this one is a suction line. This one is the delivery line. Okay. Most of the traditional farmers by using these sprayers only we can spray the liquids. Okay. So let us look on to the theory. It is consist of the plunger assembly, stand, suction hose, delivery hose and extension rod with nozzle. Okay. So this plunger assembly. So here the plunger assembly was provided, and these are the stand. This one is a stand, and suction hose. This one is the suction hose. This one is the delivery hose, and Next one is a delivery hose and extension rod. This one is a extension rod with nozzle. The end of the extension rod was provided the nozzle. So this one also called as a spray lance. One end of the suction hose was fitted with the strainer and another end was flexible coupling. Okay, so let us look on to this one is a suction line. No, one end of the suction line was provided with this one is a strainer. So the main purpose of the strainer here, we need to filter the if any foreign material was present in the liquid, we need to filter before enter into the pressure chamber, so that you can maintain the optimum operating pressure in the sprayers. Okay, if any foreign metal was enter into the pressure chamber, what will be happen? The entire spray particles or spray pattern will be blocked. That's why here we are providing the strainer. Next one is an additional container is required to hold the spray of liquid in the sprayer does not have a built in a tank. Okay, so this one is a suction line. No, this suction line was completely immersed into the separate tank. This one is a separate tank. One separate tank was needed to hold the spray liquid. In that separate tank, we need to immerse this suction line. So continuous operating of this foot stand. So we need to pulling and pushing by using the foot, continuously operate this stand, so that we can generate the pressure in the plunger. The small droplet will be delivered into the spray lance with the nozzles. The operating pressure was 17 to 21 kg per centimeter square. Here continuous pedaling was required for uniform spray. This one is a pedaling. So here the continuous pedaling was required, like this motion. Okay, it is easy to operate, can be used spray tall crops up to height of 4 centimeter. Okay, so it is easy to operate. It will be cover tall crops up to 4 centimeter. Also we can cover the up to 6 centimeter height. We need to add the additional hose pipes. Okay, we need to add additional pipes in a delivery section. This is also one type of rocker sprayer. The rocker sprayer most useful for the tall crops. The same mechanism will be whatever the same mechanism we have used for the foot operated sprayer, here also same mechanism we can follow. So in the place of foot, by using the hand we can operate this one, this direction as well as this direction. During the process of handle in the oscillating direction, front and rearward direction. So the plunger will be developed with pressure. One side of the suction line will be suck the liquid into from the separate tank. This one is a suction line. It will be immersed into the spray liquid tank. During the process of rotation of this hand from and to forward and reverse direction, this suction line will be suck the liquid in the spray tank and delivered into the pressure chamber. The high pressure chamber will be convert small liquid into the small droplet by using the nozzles. Okay, this one is a cut-off valve. This one is called as a cut-off valve. Based on our requirement, the size of the pattern or the shape of the pattern will be changed. Next, we can go on to the power sprayer. Up to we have seen the manual operated sprayers. Okay, like bucket sprayer, okay, foot operated sprayer, rocker arm sprayer, Naxa sprayer. So this one is a power sprayer or power Naxa sprayer also sometimes you can call it. It will be run by using the IC engine. Okay, so here we can provide the IC engine. For the tractor operated power sprayer, by using the engine power we can run the sprayer. Okay, the prime mover capacity is 1 to 5 HP. Okay, so this capacity is 1 to 5 HP. Most of the commercial power operated sprayer it will available 2 HP. The pressure pump was operated by small power unit, ensuring consists of a steady pressure, standard pressure or steady pressure. Next one, the sprayer are essential for high volume sprayer. Operating pressure ranges of 20 to 55 kg per centimeter square. Okay, so next one, this machine usually are portable type. Some of the power sprayer are operated by the PTO shaft of the tractor. Power sprayer can be much larger area and do not do the job effectively. Okay, so some of the power sprayer can be operated by using the tractor PTO shaft. The rear side of the tractor PTO shaft will be provided. By using that PTO shaft, we can run the pressure pump continuously with the optimum standard maintaining the pressure, okay, so that we can cover the large area of the spraying. Okay, within a span of 1 or 2 hours, we can cover the 50% of the 50% of the field area, okay, within a span of 1 or 2 hours. So these are the different types, different parts in the power sprayer. First one is a prime mover. The tractor itself acts as a prime mover here. Tank, rear side we can provide the tank. In coming to this power sprayer, this one is a tank. Agitator. So the main function of the agitator here. So sometimes the liquid particle can form as a colloids. Okay. So we need to divide the liquid particles. So suppose chemicals can present in the market, it will be liquid form as well as powder form. Once the powder will mix with the water, what will happen? Some water, some clots will be formed in the water bubbles. Okay, so we, by using the agitator, continuously mixing of the liquid tank with the operating pressure of the agitator is 200 to 200 RPM. Okay, next one is the air chamber, pressure gauge, can operate the pressure regulator, strainer, booms and nozzles. This one is a nozzle. Here set of nozzles was provided. So generally this type of sprayer called as a boom sprayer. Okay, this type of sprayer called as a boom sprayer. This one is a pressure tank. This one is a spray gun. This one is a nozzle. Here engine will be provided. So this suction line was directly connected to this tank. Okay, so pressure regulator will be provided side of the power sprayer. Coming to this one, the pressure regulator will be provided rear side of the tractor. So here the heart of the sprayer is the nozzles. Here we can see the different types of nozzle: regular flat fan, even flat fan, hollow cone nozzle, floating flat fan, oil chamber. Okay, so most of the taps we can observe this type of nozzles. Whirl chamber. Okay, so hollow cone nozzles, we can use this type of nozzle for the herbicide applications. Floating flat fan nozzles, this one also we can look for the spraying of herbicides. Even flat fan or regular flat fan, we can spray the pest and disease. Okay, these are the different types of nozzle. This nozzle was present at the end of the spray gun. So each and every spray gun consists of a nozzle. So here the nozzle will be provided in this section. Just a minute. So here we can provide the nozzles with the equal spacing. Each and every boom sprayer consists of a nozzles. So this nozzle called as a heart of sprayer. So this hollow cone flat fan can work on the herbicide application. These nozzles can application of pesticide and insects and pesticide, I and P. P nothing but pesticide, I nothing but insecticide. Next one, calibration of sprayer. So whatever I have explained in seed drill calibration, so each and every manufacturer agricultural equipment, calibration is very, very important. So in seed drills, what we have measured, how much seeds was required per one particular area. So here also how much amount of liquid was required in 1 hectare of land area. Okay, so calibration is refer adjusting the chemical application rate in terms of liter per hectare. So total sprayer output liquid per minute, liter per minute, sorry. The sprayer output is liter per minute. The aim here to measure the total liquid sprayer from the spray machine in a 1 minute. For 1 minute of time span, how much liquid was delivered from the sprayer, that you need to measure. Based on that calculation, we can calibrate the sprayer, whatever the liquid was required for 1 hectare of land area. So based on the minute liter per minute conversions, we can convert the liter per hectare. Next one is the correct pressure is specified by the manufacturer and determined by the type of nozzles used. Okay, all the nozzles used for this spraying should be lift on. Okay, all the nozzles during the process of calibration of sprayer, all the nozzles in a open position. We need to maintain the manufacturer suggested pressure as well as manufacturer's suggested nozzles. Next procedure for calibration of sprayer. Fill the liquid into the tank and place the measured jug on a one nozzle. Okay, after filling the liquid into the tank, we need to one measuring jug will be provided bottom of the nozzle. Next one, to avoid the personal wetting, attach the piece of plastic hose to the nozzle and place the other end of the jug. So, if any leakage was occurred during the process of calibration of sprayer, we can provide the one plastic hose pipe to avoid the leakage. In that plastic hose pipe also we can provide the one jug. Run the sprayer for 1 minute, correct the pressure with all the nozzle operating. So, run the pressure after setting these 3 parameter, you can run the sprayer with a time of 1 minute, you can set the pressure. Measure the quantity of water collected in a jug. After running the 1 minute span, we can collect the liquid in a particular jugs. We need to measure in a liters. Compare the output specified by the manufacturer using the correct pressure. Compare. So, if the manufacturer was suggested this sprayer will be delivered 2 liter per minute, like that, we need to test either it was delivered 2 liter per minute or not. Okay. The nozzle output should not vary more than 10%. Okay. So, more than 10% should not exceed nozzle discharge as per the recommendation of the manufacturer. If the nozzle could be worn or damaged, should be replaceable. All nozzle of the boom should be have a similar output. So, suppose this one is a hose, this hose contains a set of nozzles. All the nozzles should be carried 2 liter per minute, 2 liter per minute, 2 liter per minute, 2 liter per minute, should not vary. Okay. So, whatever the delivered the first nozzle, same amount of liquid will be delivered at the last nozzle also. Okay. Should not vary. Next one is add all the jug measurement to find the total spray output per liter per minute. This is for boom sprayer. Okay. So, if the sprayer contains 4 nozzles, we need to collect the liquid from the 4 nozzles. We need to measure the 4 nozzle discharge rate in a particular time. Okay. So, this one is a procedure for calibration of sprayer. So, for calculation of the liquid requirement per 1 hectare of land area, one small formula is there. We can look on to the next slide. So, this one is a travel speed of the particular sprayer. This one is a 100 meters. So, suppose we can take this one is a field area. Okay. So, take the A point here and B point here. We need to measure from A to B distance is 100 meters. Okay. So, this one is a 100 meters. To cover the 100 meters, how much time was required in a seconds. So, like 20 seconds was required or 30 seconds, whatever the second was required, we need to mention here. So, this 3.6 was is a unit conversion. We need to convert these seconds into the kilometer per hour. No? So, that is why here we can maintain the kilometer per hour. So, during the process of covering the 1 to B point, whatever the fluid was delivered from the spray mission, so that will be collected through the jug. So, based on that particular area, we need to calculate in a hectares. Okay. So, initially we have in the 100 meters area, we need cover the liter per 100 meters. From this A to B point, while covering the distance, it will be liberated in the form of liter per minute. So, this liter per minute will be converted into the liter per hectare. Why? Because of the here we have a 100 meters distance. This 100 meter distance we need to convert into a 1 hectare of land area. So, next one is a duster. Up to now we have seen the sprayers. Sprayers nothing but application of fluid or liquid in the form of droplet size. In the dusters nothing but application of powder in the form of dust. Okay. So, duster is a machine application of chemical in the form of dust form. Okay. Duster make the use of air stream to carry the pesticide in finely divided into the dry form of plants. So, different types of dusters is there: plunger type duster, rotary duster and power dusters. Okay. So, this one is a rotary type duster. Here handle will be provided, So here one disc will be provided. So this disc consists of a set of blades. The top of the blades we are providing the hopper for holding the powder, chemical powder. So here the handle will be rotated in circular direction. These blades will be rotated in a clockwise or anti-clockwise direction. So spray powder will be discharged through over the field plant material, surface of the plant material. So this one is a line diagram of the rotary dusters. Next one is the intercultural equipments. So up to now we have seen the sprayers as well as dusters. So intercultural equipments also very important for the production, for the maximize the production of the plants. Okay. The operation performed in the field after sowing but before the harvesting, after the sowing or before the harvesting, whatever the operation will be carried out in the field, that operation consider as an intercultural operation. Even spraying, dusting as well as weeding comes under intercultural operations. Okay. So in this section we have discussed the types of weeding tools, traditional hand tools, traditional and improved hoes, wheel hoes, animal drawn multi-purpose hoe, tractor drawn intercultural equipment. So this is the section. These are the list of implements we need to discuss here. So these are the manual drawn weeders. So here we can see the different types of kurpis. One blade will be there. This blade was here. By using the ferrule we can insert it into the handle. By using this handle we can remove the operation will be performed in the field. So here we can see the different types of kurpis. So in these all kurpis, the most common one is the handle. By using the wooden material we can construct the handle. So these are the iron materials. These are the blade materials, iron materials. For connecting the wood to iron, by using the ferrule we can connect. Okay, these are the kurfis and these are the different types of weeding hooks. Okay, so just like a pin joint, pin shape. Okay, these are the weeding hooks. You can look on to the some more tools. These are the hand hoe. These are the hoe cum rake. So these are the tool for removing the weeds in the plants, removing the weeds in a field area. So suppose we can take the one field area, we can maintain the R1, R2, R3, some plant material will be present over here. Okay, in between the two plant materials, two rows, we can weeds will be emerged here. These weeds need to remove in time. So in olden days what will be happen, by using the hand hoes or hoe cum rakes you can remove the weeds. This okay, one side of the hand hoe was rake in a structure, another side was a sharp in structure. So if the weed does not remove by using this shape, by using this shape we can remove. Okay, so that's why the hand hoes are available in a different shape. Okay, this one is a wheel hoe. Okay, this one is a wheel hoe. This one also a traditional tool. This one is a handle. This one is a wheel. The rear side of the wheel provided the soil engaging tool for removing the weeds. Okay, so by pushing and pulling operations, the wheel will be rotated in a clockwise direction. During this process, by using the soil engaging blades, we can remove the weeds in between the two rows. Okay, this one is a wheel hoe. So this one is a cono weeder. Okay, so this one is the most efficient for paddy weeding operations. It is consist of a long handle. This one is a long handle, two number of truncated conical rollers and float. This one is a float. This one is a truncated shape conical rollers. Okay, so these are the roller shape is like this, truncated rollers. This one is a handle, this one is a float. So what will be happen in paddy fields, the without float, this entire truncated rollers will be submerged in a paddy fields. To avoid this section, by using the float mechanism you can avoid submerging this implement into the soil. The rollers are fitted at the bottom of the handle in a opposite direction, one behind another. So let us look on to this one. Let us look on to this one. One truncated roller was in this direction, another truncated roller was this direction. Okay, so both the truncated rollers in a opposite direction was arranged bottom of the handle. The conical rollers are serrated blades on the periphery. So throughout the periphery of these rollers, the blades will be provided for cutting and churning the soil in a paddy field. Okay. When the weeder is operating between the two rows in a standing crop, the roller uproot the weed and bury them. Okay. So while operating this weeder in between the two rows, suppose this one is a first, here and here two rows was there. This weeder will be operated in between the two rows. The main function of this roller, it will pull up the weeds in between the two rows and burying nothing but whatever the weeds was pulling to this type of weeding tool, it will be inserted again into the soil in a mud field. Conoweeder operation triggers root growth. The floats prevents the unit from sinkage into the soil. So it will be avoid this entire implement does not sink into the soil by using this float. Okay, the capacity of the conoweeder ranges from 0.05 hectare per day. Okay, so up to now we have seen the different types of sprayers and classification of sprayers. Up to now we have seen the different types of sprayer, classification of sprayers based on the volume, based on the capacity, as well as we have discussed the types of nozzles, classification of nozzles, sprayer calibration, and dusters also we have explained types of dusters, rotary plunger type duster, and last one is a different types of weeding tools like kurfi, wheel hoe, hand hoe. Okay, so conoweeder. So up to now we have covered the 3 lectures, that is unit 3. So in next upcoming classes we have discussed the unit 4. So these are the today's class summary. So the student can emphasize the importance of sprayers and their classifications, and also they can get the insights to the weeding tools. Thank you.